never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit. I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. My bitch, you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for them that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, that I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then he with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
To kick off for Washington.
Let's go, fellas.
Wait! Arcelati!
Check, 53's Mike. Hey!
Yellow!
53's the mic. 53's the mic. It's a party now. Lay down.
Number 25, LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier. Ryan Kerrigan in on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Arcelati!
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
43!
49, check 49, check 49.
Run.
The tight end, the ball carrier.
That's it, baby.
The tackle
That's
made
it.
by
That's
Monte
it.
Nicholson.
Big hit.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike.
Yellow! Hey, Ripless! Arcelati!
You better bring it.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Get that quarterback, D.
Bravo.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Martin!
Get that quarterback.
Sammy Watkins.
Come on, let's go.
It's a gain of 33. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Yellow!
First and 10 at the
Arcelati!
35-yard line.
I'm going.
Come back!
I'm going.
Right side.
Watch the safety creep.
Spencer Ware, the ball carrier.
Yellow. Let's go, blue
Quinton
lane.
Dunbar on the
Easy,
tackle.
easy.
A loss
Attack,
of a
attack.
yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Haywood.
At the 36-yard
53
line.
to
Right side.
53. Check.
Right side.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mahomes
Yellow.
pass.
43.
Complete to Spencer
43.
Ware.
Chopper.
That's a gain of 7.
Right side.
Third and
Nice
5.
hit, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fight on these two. Let's go, 180. Hey, 57 color.
Check. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Right side.
Watch the curl. Run to the ball. Run
LaShawn
to the ball.
McCoy, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Baby.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Redskins' 16-yard line.
Check.
Let's go, blue lady.
53's Mike. I hope he
Hey, 57.
take you to school. Showing A.
Right side.
They're coming.
McCoy again, the ball
Yellow.
carrier.
180.
Brought down
Yellow,
on the
go.
line of scrimmage.
Fight on these two.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd
Right
and
side.
2. DeMarcus Robinson.
It's your game,
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Redskins nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City. The Redskins
Come
take
on now,
over
let's
1st
go.
and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh.
All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Big River.
Come on now. Yeah,
Number
baby.
25,
Boom.
the ball carrier. Frank Clark there on the stop. A
Set.
loss of 2.
10 Lobo.
Brings up 2nd
56.
and 12.
Hey, let's get
at
that
the
ball, D. Let's get
29-yard
that ball.
line.
Let's go.
Adrian
Oh,
Peterson, the ball carrier.
Ready.
Darren Lee
60
on the
outlaw.
tackle.
Right there.
The tackle
56.
made back at the
Let's go, D.
25-yard
Let's
line.
go. Watch that.
Hey, exit. 55.
56. Check 56.
Check pass, check pass.
Tyrann Matthew.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Chiefs
Right.
take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Go, 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 hey, run!
LaShawn McCoy
Yellow.
on the
Come
carry.
on, 80.
Ryan
Yellow.
Kerrigan in on the
You
stop.
built that one.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
I'm
Yellow, yellow. Come on, 80.
55, Mike, 55.
First quarter.
I got one.
Chiefs 7, Redskins nothing.
Yellow. 80. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
Field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Check 25, check 25.
Shit!
LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier. Jonathan Allen on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard.
Yeah, baby!
Brings up fourth down and 1.
Yellow. 80.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Here we
Right
go.
side.
Number 15.
But it won't pan out. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Mike's 56.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, here's Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Here we go.
After the sack on first down, Smith. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Out of the gun, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Smith now operating from the gun. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice. We just pop it up there, no rush, no...
Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nicole Hardman, 52 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Butker on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
56. Max 56.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Let's go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he finds McLaurin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. Throwing is Smith. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, as we hit the home stretch of the regular season, just 3 weeks left. Let's look at the slate for Week 15. Some of the more intriguing games. Houston and Tennessee, that's a big one in the AFC South. Rams going to Dallas. Buffalo, Pittsburgh, that's a Sunday night game. And then Charles Davis, he'll be taking his park into the frozen tundra. You've got Chicago at Green Bay this week.
Certainly do, and I'll take a heck of a lot more than just my parka. I will look like Bib the Michelin Man when it's all said and done. I will be bundled to the gills. A high of 27 expected.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, good hurdle. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the lock.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead, tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Hey, wahoo!
Smith on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Well, folks, we gave you a glance at the AFC playoff picture. Let's talk NFC playoff picture. Bit of a shakeup because the Niners and the Saints game and then the Seahawks and the Rams. So San Fran back up the top spot. Then you have the Packers who beat Washington moving up to number 2. The Saints with the loss, try to follow all this. They drop down the spot, but it's a critical one as they lose that first round bye, and then we're still awaiting resolution on the Cowboys and the Eagles in the NFC East, CD.
Yeah, this is going to be a crazy deal because essentially San Francisco and Seattle have kind of been trading back and forth. And after Sunday night's games, San Francisco holds that spot. But remember, those two play Week 17. It could all be decided then. The Saints have already locked down the NFC South. They're trying to get one of those top 2 seeds, as you mentioned. But the race for these wild cards, Minnesota sitting right there holding the number 6 spot. They're a game ahead of the Rams, who are really hot right now. And the Bears, after whacking the Cowboys last week, they're hanging in there as well.
But as you're alluding to, I mean, Seattle drops from the number 1 seed all the way down to the number 5 seed in one day. Of course, a lot can change in the final 3 weeks.
And just think, a lot of people wondering, how does the NFC East get a home game by winning that division? This is going to be one of those years people will talk about reseeding based on absolute overall record.
Yeah, because it's not out of the question that either the 49ers or the Seahawks could be 13-3 and be a wild card team. A big play there for KC, 46 yards. Mahomes going to throw, flush to his right, complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From a yard out, and the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. All right, CD, let's take a step back. Look at the AFC playoff picture with just 3 weeks to go. Hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the #1 seed, 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. Then what, we got Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about that wild card picture?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore. But, boy, they're playing awfully well. And guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5 on their 3rd, maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason? Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans. They are hot right now, 8-5, and running the heck out of the football with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mentioned the Texans currently holding the AFC South lead, but they also have that 8-5 record. It's going to be close down the stretch. Again, Peterson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Washington.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught by Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
61, match box, right.
It's now 4th down.
53 to Mike, 53, check 53. I'm trying.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. 31 yards, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. This time, the extra point up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball. I said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes now to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 39.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mahomes now on first down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes being chased out left. This is caught. Watkins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Smith. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Smith now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Smith. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Here's Smith. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And a fantastic return all the way down to the 20.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. To throw on third down. Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's second down. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. After the interception, here's Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes going deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said.